Hello everyone and welcome to the stream, welcome to Dead Cells. So, I've had this game for a while and I like this game. So, I'm not very far in this game and I just get my starting sword being the rusty sword. But we do have a random starting bow. So we've got the beginner's bow. Kind of terrible though. Hey Daniel, welcome to the stream. Hey Knuckles. Hey Melon More Melon and Smazy, welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? I have no idea what my build is going to be, so I'm going to go with survival to start, because I have no idea what weapons I'm going to find. How's everyone doing today, by the way? And we've got a gem, which is a nice bit of gold. So the main sort of thrust of this game, like most roguelites with a development area, good job on the modern Skyblock staged mode episode 1. Thank you very much. Ow. I'm glad you enjoyed the start of the run. That's the toxic sewers. So the main sort of thrust of this game, like most what's called developmental roguelites, so roguelites where your aim is to get better characters, basically, is as we go through we're going to collect something that upgrades our character. In the case of Dead Cells, it is the Dead Cells. And as we go through and collect Dead Cells, we also have the opportunity to collect some runes which open up new paths. I have the double jump and the vine rune. And we're also going to be gathering equipment and building up our character. There's a few things to sort of be aware of, as things like trap chests or curse chests. Curse chests, if you use one of them, then you must kill 10 enemies or you have basically one hit kill on you. So you can be killed in a single hit, which is very bad. Oh, I do like Frostbite. It does cost, but I do like a bit of Frostbite. Frostbite is an AoE cone of freeze, which freezes and stuns enemies. Like so, which makes it very, very good for dealing with crowds and groups, because it's a nice big cone effect. We also have a downward slam attack, which is quite useful, and can stun enemies if it does enough damage. But the moment you hit an enemy, it gets unfrozen, so you do have to be slightly careful of your freezing. Enemies with shields hit from the front don't take any damage, but knock you back and stun you. All the usual kind of stuff you'd expect. Ooh, yeah, we are going to pick that up. We're going to replace our bear trap. We'll sell the bear trap for some money. So this is a sinew slicer. It's basically a turret. It's a turret that can only shoot horizontally, but it does cause bleed when it shoots, so... Pretty simple kind of starting point. I'm going to take a rank of brutality. In this game, it's usually better to specialise in one, but early game when you don't know what kind of build you're going to get, unless you want to like specifically grind for a build. What happened to all your views, Droid? What do you mean what happened to all of my views? What, the fact that my channel's shrinking? Hey, Iron Pancake, welcome to the stream. How you doing? My channel is a small, unimportant little channel, Melon. Dead for a while now. So we're going to go up into the Promenade of the Condemned. How's everyone doing, by the way? Let's see. I am just kind of grinding towards my health flask at the moment. Hey Zana, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Let's go with the increased damage after killing. It has been a while, Iron. I went through the entire first level without taking any damage at all. I'm moderately impressed with myself, considering last time I played this I almost died on the first level and ran out of potions. It is extremely warm here today. It's alright, Melon. I am content with the fact that my channel is shrinking. Like, it doesn't bother me. Channels get bigger and smaller, and it's the way it is. Hup, hup. Hup. So once you get double jump, you can basically just come up here for originally a pattern, but later on a little bit of extra cash. Dang it, mistimed it. Ooh, that's the oiled up sword. So that makes fire more effective against enemies that you hit with it. I was too slow to open the door, but that's fine. We'll grab a rank of brutality. And I was 3 minutes too slow to open the door, so I have to get there in 2 minutes to open that door. And I'm still using the most basic sword available, which is kind of terrible sword. And we're just looking for those scrolls to try and make ourselves more powerful so we can get ready for the boss. I quite like the faster swords, and the rusty sword is one of the faster swords. Nah. Equipment does get better as you go through the game, but if you spend all your money on equipment, then it's kind of pointless in the end. Spikes do a lot of damage. Ooh. This guy is shielded. You can avoid enemies, but early game when you're trying to gather some gold so that you can buy nice items, especially when you don't have proper gold recycling, you can level up an ability called gold recycling so that your next run you have more of the gold you... I ran straight into those spikes. Can I not jump up there? Apparently not. It's a terrible sword, he says, well, hey, you haven't seen good swords in this game. Good swords are far better than this. And I must admit, I'm doing remarkably well for the equipment I have. Ouch. So we've got another shop. The double-notched bow might be nice, but I prefer the Ice Blast myself kind of not had particularly good shops. There's some really, really good weapons in this game. I very much like the spear. Oh, here we go. The Spartan sandals. I don't really think the Spartan sandals are worth taking, despite the fact I literally said we have a terrible weapon. I personally think the Spartan sandals are probably worse. So on our queue we have a double shot... cursed chest. Speak of the devil. A cursed chest will give us some bonus items including scroll and a weapon. But we have to kill 10 enemies or else we take double damage, I think this one is. But they're so fabulous, darling. I tell you what, that does almost as much damage. One enemy down. This is really evil, because you can see that things are shielded, and it's put them in a place where it's kind of hard for me to deal with them. So now down to 7 kills required. A double shrine isn't automatic death, but... Oh, nope. Ah, no. Teleporty guy got me. Teleporty guy got me. Wasn't the best run by any stretch of the imagination. Didn't even manage to get to the first boss, but I'm very much a newbie at this game. That's what we are, by the way. We are a collection of dead cells. Ah, it's alright, Melon. We did okay. I am not good at this game. I tell you what, let's go with a shield build. Let's go with a shield build. So the shield reduces damage we take and also gives us the ability to parry. Parrying reflects damage back at the opponent. If we time it right, and parrying also negates 100% of the damage we're about to take. But using a shield to significantly reduce the damage of normal shots is quite good. Parry, stun, and 100% damage reflection. Let's go with a brutality to start, as most of the melee weapons I have unlocked are brutality melee weapons. That was not fun. I kind of messed that one up with the timing there, but as is kind of obvious because I got squished. Auto turret? Nah, not worth it. We'll just stick with the standard grenade. Ooh! I tell you what, yeah, let's go with Spartan sandals. So we're running a shield and sandals build. That is an interesting build to run. Spartan sandals, you do bonus damage if the enemy hits a wall or a door. So if you kick them into a door or kick them down a hole, they take bonus damage. Like that. This is Sparta! Why would you not take the shield build? Because if you take the shield build, then you can't take it, or you have 2 weapon slots, left and right. You can take any combination of weapons for your left and right weapon slot. So if you take a, for instance, if you take a shield, you can't take a ranged weapon. And you can't take things like the stunning or freezing blasts. So you've got kind of ranged weapons, melee weapons, in-betweeny weapons, which are things like the whips and the lightning bolt, and the frost blast, which are kind of half ranged, half melee. Parried! Off you go. Pop! Pop! But yes, you've got 2 kind of physical slots, and then you've got a ranged, or 2 physical slots and skill slots. 1 minute behind this time. On the spikes with you. The shield does, to a certain extent, kind of slow down your damage output as well. Wow, I can't get at the shield defender. I couldn't actually get to the shield defender to hit him. Ow, ow, trapped in a corner. Nope. God damn it. And you see, that's one of the problems with something like the Spartan Sandals, is it's such a slow attack speed that if you get trapped in a corner, then you just slowly get ground down and sort of crushed in the background, which is really, really problematic. So I want to just sort of chat with people today. Rip. Yeah, I know. Let's get better at parrying. So you can do this, which is basically just kind of ignore a lot of the enemies. It means you end up with a lot less gold. Ooh, a firebrand. Yeah, go on. It's not a torch, so it's not a melee weapon, but yeah, we'll take a firebrand. It's nice that it's got a bonus grenade every couple of shots. Nah. 1,000 for a scroll. We'll definitely pay 1,000 for a scroll. It's actually our first scroll of the match. We'll take a brutality, a little bit of health, and some damage to 2 of our main abilities. But yeah, I was talking with someone or talking with a couple of people today, just about people's reactions to things. And one of the things that came up is that, or one of the things that was raised and talked about was the fact that people kind of dismiss a lot of the actions taken by individuals who have mental health issues and things like that as being solely and entirely dependent on the mental health issue. The thing that kind of raised this as a... Oh wow, that's not good, that's not good. Let's drink a potion. But the thing that kind of got raised about this was an example is some people with ASD are quite dependent on computers. Not just dependent on computers, we thoroughly enjoy computers in multiple different forms. We find computers to be simpler than a lot of the actual human interactions that go on. And yet people can be very dismissive of the use of computers by people with ASD. Someone kind of waved aside somebody's anxiety over, ooh, broadsword. Right now you look like a badass. Thank you. You know what? Let's take throwing knives in place of our shield. Wait, one of our weapons comes with double damage? Damage dealt ×4, damage received ×4. What? So the throwing knives are essentially cursed. I think I might go back for my shield. The throwing knives are essentially carry a permanent curse. I deal 4 times damage but take 4 times damage. I tell you what, no. I'm gonna take them because it's going to be interesting to watch what happens when an enemy gets hit by quadruple damage. I just have to make sure I don't get hit. Because if I get hit, I'm kind of screwed. Hey, Gaming Spider! So that's a locked area. Damn it. No! I lived! How on earth did I live through that? It's these guys every time. I hate the sword wielders. Ah, there were spikes there. Dang it. It is a Cuphead drawing of my avatar, Gaming Spider. It was done by Freckle Lemonade back when I was playing Cuphead. She did me a Cuphead drawing of my avatar. So I need to find some way of dealing with the teleporty guys. The teleporty guys really are my sort of downfall in this game. And you can see because I rushed past so many enemies then, I ended up quite weak. Beginner's bow and good old wooden shield. Yeah, let's do the bow. Really ended up with very little gold at the end of that one. Maybe bear traps is... Come on. There we go. Took your sweet time. So you do get invulnerability frames when you roll, but you can't roll over and over again. So I rolled close to the shield guy, but couldn't roll through him, because I didn't have enough roll left. Ooh, nice little chest. Let's see if we get a decent weapon. Ooh, yes! The Assassin's Dagger. Critical blows when you backstab your enemy. This I like. So if we go behind an enemy, we get a guaranteed critical hit, which does favour rolling and fast movement, which I quite enjoy. And another chest. Second chest of the level. Nice. Ooh, throwing daggers. Throwing daggers without quadruple damage. Yeah. Let's throwing dagger it up. The way ammunition works in this game is ammunition is used, and then after a certain amount of time the ammunition comes back. If the ammunition is stuck in an enemy, then it takes longer to come back than otherwise. Back in my day I played Cuphead! Back in my day I played Cuphead. I was good at Cuphead, goddammit! So this is the Toxic Sewers. It's a little bit different to the last area we were in. Has different enemies, so we won't have the teleporter guys to deal with. However, we do have toxic water all over the place, which does poison you. Get off my lawn! Goddamn kids! These guys, however, explode into balls that then explode. So if you get stuck in a sort of slugging match in an area around them... And it's actually quite nice, my melee weapon has a ranged ability attached to it. "80-year-old man streaming! Gosh darn it! What you kids doing with my tech?" Oh, this guy's great. This guy's wonderful. Ah! And then you give him the finger. This isn't over! So he's after a particular rune, and basically when he asks for the rune, if you find the rune first and refuse to give it to him, he gets very mad at you. I like that I can one-shot things. Hollow Knight, yeah, it's got a similar kind of vibe to Hollow Knight in certain ways. It's a melee hack-and-slash Metroidvania, which was exactly what Hollow Knight was. Hollow Knight was a melee hack-and-slash Metroidvania. I would like to point out that I haven't been hit yet. Which I personally am absolutely astonished by. Ah, and there goes my perfect record. I got hit. But I got through quite a bit of this area without being touched, so... Ooh, that is an elite. Ow. Ow. I'm going to cheese the elite from a distance. Ow, 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 ow. Drink potion. So elites give you amulets. So I get +1 brutality, minus 10% to all damage, and a release toxic cloud when you take damage. So that's actually a pretty decent bracelet. Droid is MLG Pro. No, Droid is not MLG Pro. Although that was pretty cool. Come on, double jump. See, Droid is not MLG Pro because Droid is failing at doing the basic double jump in this game. Ooh, upgraded throwing daggers. Throwing dagger 2s. We have throwing dagger 2s. They do the same amount of damage. And I have bonus versus poisoned enemy. I'll take the 3 extra ammo, to be fair. Have you played Hollow Knight before? I'm getting started in it. Okay, so I do definitely release one hell of a toxic cloud when I get injured. Have I played Hollow Knight before? Yes, for a very short period of time. I don't own it, but I played it on someone else's PC for a short period of time. Droid is a parkour pro. Droid, no. Droid is probably the furthest from a parkour pro you can get. Ooh! A rare blueprint of a rapier. Nice. So if I get to the end of this level, I get to bank that blueprint, which means that I'll have access to the rapier. There's an elite above me, but I'm not actually going to fight that elite because I'm quite low on health and the last elite wrecked my shiz. And I can't get through there, so we're going to have to teleport back. Come on, double jump. Double jump, double jump, double jump, and climb the pipe. It's nice that things like pipes and things do exist but are quite subtle. Ouch. The explodey guys take a lot of your HP, so it's kind of necessary to prioritize them. Oh, hello. Ow! Why did I roll back into it? There's a fort shield, but... Ooh, a chest. It's not going to give me a heal potion, so that's a gold shield, a shield of greed. If we block with it, the enemy drop items that give us gold. Gold in this game is not actually all that important, so... Firebrand and an ice grenade. We need a second item. Let's take an ice grenade. Oh, I'm getting low on health. Oh, hello! No! My red... Ah, the arrow shot. I tried to roll underneath it, but I ran out of stamina at the wrong moment, or ran out of the ability to roll at the wrong moment. Gosh darn it. And I was doing so well there. I actually quite like the Toxic Sewers. A lot of people think the Toxic Sewers is harder, but I find it easier than the Promenade of the Condemned. as proven by the fact that I maxed out my gold reserve. And now I don't have my nice Assassin's Dagger anymore. Although the Assassin's Dagger does less damage from the front, you don't get any guaranteed crits with the basic sword. I mean, that's one of the things, is like, most of the weapons are, although some weapons are more powerful than others, most of the weapons are reasonably balanced. It's not like picking up a particular weapon will make you God King. I didn't walk into it, I jumped into it. Get your facts straight. It's like the infantry bow often does a lot less damage than an equal level basic bow, but the infantry bow gives you guaranteed crits if you're at melee range. Thank you, Melon. Your accuracy is much appreciated. I like the twin daggers as well, because the twin daggers give you... Hey, John. Am I in one of your chats, John? Hello?
What's going on, bud?
Am I... Oh, sorry, Grumpy Brit. I accidentally put myself in one of your chats while dealing with background stuff. I must have clicked on it by mistake.
Yeah, you've been in here for a few hours, mate. Just wondering what you were up to.
I have like 12 windows open when I stream, and I must have accidentally clicked on the Discord chat while I was setting shit up. Oh, sorry about that, Grumpy.
No, so good.
By the way, guys, this is Grumpy Brit. He streams on Twitch. He's an extremely good Minecraft streamer. He also does Ark, which don't watch Ark, guys. Don't encourage him.
Hi, guys. Right, I'll come and join you in chat then, and now I know you're streaming.
Oh, awesome, dude. Sorry about that.
No, don't worry about it. Right, see you in a minute.
Oh, I accidentally put myself in the Discord chat. Hey, Grumpy Brit, thank you very much for the host, dude. Enjoy your zombie. I don't think I can actually get up here. Yeah, I don't think I can actually get through this way. I will have to go round and go around the other way. I don't have wall climbing yet, so I can't use that shortcut. Hey, Grumpy Brit, welcome to the stream. It's almost like we talked a moment ago, Grumpy. It's like I have such a distinct memory of your voice that it's almost like we talked like 5 seconds ago. So, yeah, the basic sword in this game is not ridiculously weak compared to all the other swords. It's just how you use them. So a lot of weapons, you want to specialise in hitting monsters at particular times or from particular angles and directions. The basic sword is actually one of the best just general swords for damage. Nice fast attack rate and... no messing around with crits. But on the other side of it, you can't crit with the basic sword. I tell you what, let's go with recover 2 HP when you kill something. It's not massive, but... And again, get through the entire first level without taking any damage and immediately die on the second level. Because, you know, I'm champion skilled like that. That is how droid skill goes. Hey, Gaming Spider, thank you. You are like 3 weeks late for my birthday, but thank you very much for the happy birthday wishes anyway. The toxic poison, the poisonous water, doesn't always poison you. The scorpions, however, always do if they land a successful shot, so sometimes it's worth dipping into the toxic water just to avoid a shot from a scorpion. Knock them into the corners, get them stunned, get them down. It's... Ah! And I stood up facing the wrong direction. I stood up facing the wrong direction, fired my bow, and failed to kill the enemy. I actually fired a bow away from him. Going to take a lucky guess you have tried Fortnite and not a fan. I've tried Fortnite. Let's put it like this. Fortnite is an okay game. The mechanics, the control art style are all fine. I am not a fan of Battle Royale games. I've never been a fan of Battle Royale games. Even going back to games like the original Battle Royale. Just not my sort of game. Now that being said, I have enjoyed a game that was like a Battle Royale game, but it was more tactical in that there was a game called PlanetSide 2, which was a free-to-play, and the idea was that there were 3 planets, you picked one of 3 factions, and you fought over the planets, and the planets were divided up into zones. But the interesting thing about PlanetSide 2 was, the planets, like the maps, were probably... in total, 10 times the size of the PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds map, 20 times the size of the Fortnite map. And they were all the sort of areas, all the zones were interconnected. All the other zones were, all the zones that you fought in were all connected together. There was no loading zone between the different areas of the map. You could run from one side of the planet to the other. And there were tactical things, like if you went and captured one of the vehicle factories, your team got more vehicles. But to capture a factory, you didn't have to go and destroy everyone there, you just had to go and capture it. So, because it was such a large map, and you had like 400, 500 people playing on it, it wasn't uncommon for the teams to kind of send stealth units or send infiltration groups to attack particular areas. So while there was a battle going on, or while there was an attempt to capture somewhere going on, there would sometimes be infiltrators going in the back door to capture somewhere else. And there were like distraction attacks, and it was actually quite interesting, because I was on a moderately good server, which I joined completely by accident, because there were different servers. But I was on a moderately good server, which I joined completely by accident. Didn't know what kind of server it was when I joined it. The sort of semi-professional servers. Actually, funny story. When I first played the role of transport carrier, basically we needed... they said in chat that we needed someone with a transporter. No one had enough vehicle points to carry a transporter, or to use a transporter. So I was like, I tell you what, I've got enough vehicle points to use a transporter. I'll do it. I spawned in a transporter, 8 people got in the transporter with me, and I tried to drive it, failed miserably, drove us off a cliff, killed us all. The amount of salt in chat was beautiful. I literally drove a vehicle off a cliff containing 8 players in the middle of a battle, and everyone was like, you absolute grade A douche. I found it hysterically funny. I thought it was hilarious. And I thankfully didn't get immediately, you know, slated for it. Like, people were at least moderately understanding when I explained that, you know, I'd never actually used a vehicle before in this game at all. At that point, I didn't even know how to go into third person, which is kind of what you need. Oh, twin daggers. Every third strike is a guaranteed critical hit, and the twin daggers are just beautiful. Let's go back to the toxic sewers, because I am better in the toxic sewers than anywhere else. There's a broadsword down there, actually. I might have been tempted by a broadsword if I'd seen it first, but I have my twin daggers now. Twin daggers are, unlike the broadsword, much, much faster. Twin daggers are roughly as fast as the basic sword, but every third strike you get is a critical hit. Now, they're slightly lower damage per hit, but that guaranteed critical can get you out of a lot of trouble. Looks like we're going brutality build, so we're going to take the brutality bonus. But yeah, I don't know if PlanetSide 2 is still active. I actually might go and have a look and see if PlanetSide 2 is still active. If it is, I might do a couple of streams on PlanetSide 2 just to see if the community is still what it used to be. I doubt it, because it's been a very long time. No. Time door ran out of time. Slightly shorter range than the basic sword. Nope, don't heal there, droid. No! Oh my god, I dropped down and got stunned. I was trying to double jump and I failed. I should have just healed where I was and hoped. Best driver, 10 out of 10. Hey, I was a very, very good pilot in that game. And once I actually learnt the controls for driving, I was a decent tank driver. I was a very, very good pilot for the... sorry, but I got to do some schoolwork. Have fun with Dead Cells. Enjoy staying. Thank you very much, Gaming Spider. Talk to you later, dude. MLG Pro. I was very, very good as an anti-bomber because the vehicles you could pick from there was a transporter, tank, rapid movement vehicle with light guns. There was, I believe, a mech. But one of the vehicles was a kind of ground attack plane, or ground attack hover vehicle, hover plane. And it was really, really nasty to be on the ground and get attacked by one of these things because they were quite hard to shoot down. I mean, there were anti-aircraft weapons that the infantry and the tanks and things could get, but it was quite hard to shoot them down. I actually became very, very good at dealing with those planes. Through a mixture of practice and just enjoying air combat games. Like, I used to play things like Star Lancer and stuff, which is space combat more than air combat, but it has a very aircrafty feel to it. God damn it. There's a little bit of a build-up on this sword, a little bit of a wind-up. But it's one of the things that I always get frustrated by when I'm playing games is if the community is very dismissive of new players. It's like... Droidu's MLG Pro. It's one of the reasons why I did like that community. Because even though I'd made that mistake, like that could very easily in certain gaming communities have basically tagged me as a useless player and gotten me kicked out of the guild I was in. Just for a simple mistake by a new player. But the guild didn't kick me out. They, when I explained what happened, understood and did not report me for griefing or all of this. It's like when people lose in League of Legends and they're all... Say people lose in Overwatch and they say things like, report the Tracer, they were bad. And it's like, well, so? Maybe they're new to Tracer. Or maybe they're new to the game in general. Maybe something happened. You don't know. I don't like the whole... Oh, so-and-so is terrible at games, report them shit that you get in certain communities. I find it very frustrating. I'm looking for scrolls, because I haven't actually found a scroll yet. There's a scroll. I need to learn to use my deployables more often. My skill slots. I don't use my skill slots as often as I should. 1,000 for a scroll? Yeah, we'll take 1,000 for a scroll. That's no problem. Toxic communities frustrate me because people act like no one in... like they or no one they know has ever been new to a game. Now, do I get frustrated when playing certain games and someone is making mistakes? Oh god, yes. I get terribly frustrated with people. But do I then tell people to report them, or do I then curse them out? No. The only time I'll curse someone out is if they are visibly, intentionally messing up. Like if they are very, very obviously being intentional in the way they are screwing up and screwing over their fellow players. Does that mean that I am absolutely grade A perfect when it comes to not getting frustrated by people who make mistakes? Oh god, no. But I don't think I've ever reported anyone... I don't think I've ever reported anyone in a game for playing badly. I've certainly reported people in games for being bad sports and for being aggressive. Oh god, yeah, I get so frustrated at the Yogscast. But the reason I get frustrated at the Yogscast is not because I think they should play better. It's because they are making mistakes in basic knowledge. And the frustrating thing about them making mistakes in basic knowledge is this is not knowledge they don't have. It's like the Yogscast make mistakes when it comes to things like... I popped my shield there. Thank you. They make mistakes in knowledge like things like Ex Nihilo. They've played Ex Nihilo played Ex Nihilo mods a dozen times or more. So the fact that they don't know how to play Ex Nihilo mods on Minecraft when they've played Ex Nihilo mods a dozen times is... I personally find that very frustrating. Now, do I think they should not be allowed to play Ex Nihilo? No, of course not. They should be allowed to play Ex Nihilo. But, god damn it. Hey, Quackstar, this is Dead Cells. It is a 2D hack and slash roguelite. God damn the timing mess-ups. What do you mean a 2D Lego? How is this a Star Wars knockoff? Ooh, I saw that. Damn it, it was money and not food. That's not a lightsaber, dude. That's a blood sword. That's just the sort of slightly neon aesthetic of the game. Everything is slightly neon and glowy in this game. No! Damn it! I got stuck on the door. This game has pixels. It's a rip-off of Minecraft. Worst game 2018. Terraria has something like a lightsaber. This is definitely a Terraria rip-off. Has lightsaber and pixels, is 2D, is Terraria. Hashtag Terraria ripoff. I am very bad at this game, by the way. I was thinking of maybe doing some Stellaris, but I'm probably even worse at Stellaris. It's a game, it must be a rip-off. Pretty much, yeah. Ow, 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 ow. Hey, I parried that one. I pressed the parry button, goddammit. It's a Mario... Definitely Mario knockoff. 100% agree, this is definitely a Mario knockoff. Kill Bowser. I don't think there is a Bowser in this game. There's the Knight of the Black Bridge, who's the forgotten one. There's the Watcher. Actually, no. Well, no, he's not Bowser. He's actually more of a like Prince character, more like Prince Caspian style character, who's one of the bosses. Throw another one at me. Poink! This is a game, so it's a rip-off of Simulations. Prince Caspian was a hero. Name me an evil prince. Prince John? But he's not a Prince John rip-off, because he's a badass. Like he's like a knightly prince. He's kind of Magus-y as well, so... Speaking of knights and mages, has anyone been watching Arthur on TV? Or Merlin, sorry, on TV. Ooh, a Bloodsword 2. Plus 50% damage when your health is at its maximum. That's quite interesting. Hey Jazdu, welcome to the stream. Evil Prince from Shrek. Farquaad? No, he's not Farquaad. To the Toxic Sewers, the place where I do far better than I do on the promenade. At the end of the Toxic Sewers we have the old sewers and then we have the Watcher. Unless we go to the Forgotten Sepultura. Which, by the way, is one of the frustrations I have with people who play this game online, is people pronounce it Sepulture and it's Sepultura. You run mindlessly around some empty rooms, knock off a portal. Name an evil prince. True, I did. I don't think we're going to get to the castle today because I'm not that good at this game. But if there is someone who plays this game better than me, then, well, there are thousands of people who play this game better than me, but several of them stream. If you go and watch one of their streams, you can check out the knight at the end of the castle. I remember when I used to stream Terraria and the chat would make me really salty. It's not my fault chat are a bunch of meanies. Hello, I is animator, I animate Shrek and Donkey speak to each other in French. Okay. No, this isn't Terraria, Jazdu. This is Dead Cells. No! I took damage. Ouch. That hurt. More like dead skin cells. Hey, hey, just because I have eczema. Racist much? Oh, Quaxar. Oh. Your words, they burn me. Such meanness in your spirit and soul. I don't think I can actually... Oh no, I can get up there. There's this. Oh, dodge. Ah, no, Pizza Droid. I can't handle it. Gotta go. Hey, Nolan, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Nolan only comes for Pizza Droid. What Nolan doesn't realise is that all droids are Pizza Droids. Ow. I just walked through all of them then. Hey Sarah, welcome to the stream. I didn't know you speak Japanese. I actually, strangely enough, despite the fact that wasn't Japanese that I just used, I do actually speak a little bit of Japanese. Pizza Droid makes the channel 69 times better. Nice. Because I'm a derp. Oh, chest. Oh. A balanced blade, carefully balanced to allow rapid consecutive strikes. Well, it's definitely better than my current sword. It does more damage and it has 100% damage to... What was that? Burning targets? Burning targets. Ooh, that's good. So this thing does plus 100% damage. So this thing does double damage to targets that are on fire. I have a firebrand that sets things on fire. So I can do basically double damage as long as I throw my firebrand first. What's the news? No, not going to go and do a curse chest. What is the news? I think that was a good heal. I think it's usually a decent time to heal if healing doesn't actually get you back up to full HP. Twin blades. Enemies burn when they die. No. You can hear... Why are people having fireworks? This is not the time of year to have fireworks, people. Ramparts! Yay! We got through the toxic sewers to the ramparts. 67 degrees, good. 68 degrees, nice. 69 degrees. Oh, 68 degrees, okay. 69 degrees, nice. NASA trusted SpaceX with expensive satellite on Thursday and discovered 24 Earth-like planets. Cool! Let's increase our health by 30%. It's just a flat bonus and doesn't increase at all when we upgrade skills, but I think it's a pretty decent one to go with. So the Ramparts ends in the Black Bridge. Is there a heat wave where you... It is very warm where I live at the moment, Melon. It is very warm indeed where I live at the moment. One might even say it is toasty. Oh, Mia... It's very rare for a Japanese word to end in A. Omiya moya amoi shindu nani? Cabaretto? I can't hear the droid past my sister playing with our puppy. Aww. Is the puppy cute? Because if the puppy's cute, then I will forgive your sister interrupting my stream by playing with the puppy. If the puppy's not cute, however, then your sister is in trouble for interrupting my stream. Droid doesn't know the meme? What meme don't I know? And be aware when I say what meme don't I know that I genuinely don't care. Actually, I know very few memes because I'm not someone who sort of goes into meme culture, so to speak. 10 months old and super cute. Oh, okay. I can understand playing with a 10-month-old super cute puppy. I only eat decuring eggs. I'm not even sure what that means. Chest. Oh, that's a bad chest. That's a very bad chest. I'm surprised I didn't take a hell of a lot more damage from that chest than I did. But okay. Ooh, teleporter that doesn't lead to the surface? No, a teleporter that doesn't lead to the surface. Hey, Elfie, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Elfie? I note Zana gets a more enthusiastic greeting than me. I see. I see how it is, Elfie. I see. No love for the droid. I get you. It's fine. Hey, Blood Flood. How goes everyone, including Droid? Elfie might be a little bit high on sugar tonight. Yay, sugar! Droid throwing Molotovs at bats is probably not the best idea. You have to admit, it would get rid of the bats. That is an elite. That's a shield bearer elite. No, no, I got stunned and pushed off. Ah, dang it. This is the point when fire is very useful. Fire for the elites! I'm basically playing a dive bomber at the moment. So, I killed that elite, and I got +1 to brutality, -10 to all damage. You get gold and dead cells from an enemy. And damage from projectiles reduced by 75%. So, that's actually pretty useful. And potu 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 does not mean desiring eggs. That's an onomatopoeia. That doesn't mean that you are desiring eggs. That's an onomatopoeia of a sound made by... It's like bahu bahu. Bahu bahu is the sound a dog makes. It doesn't mean dog. It's a common misconception. It's like an English person calling a dog a woof woof. It's not... That's not what it means. It doesn't mean dog. It refers to a dog because bahu bahu is the sound dogs make, but... Ooh, scroll. I'll take a scroll. And another scroll. I'm getting all the scrolls today. I have been known to call a dog a woof woof. Yes, dear, but you're one of those special people. And what is with all the scrolls today? Look at that. I've got 8 levels of brutality. I believe the expression is come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. Immediately takes damage. I'll take a freeze bomb. Droid is special ed. Droid is not special, Droid is just special ed. Ow. How dare you? See, I disagree. I think all doggos are a little bit evil. You're not letting me express my inner self. If your inner self is in Japanese, then we're probably born in the wrong country. Because as far as I'm aware, your country is an English-speaking country. Droidu is my master. I must say he's special or else I will get spanked. That did not sound how I meant. That sounded exactly how you meant, Elfie, and you love it. Black Bridge. So the Black Bridge is the first boss of the game. He's against the Forgotten One. I'm not sure if we have access to the blacksmith yet. No, we don't have access to the blacksmith yet. That's fair. Because I haven't unlocked everything. Once you unlock everything, you get access to the blacksmith. So, what should we go with? Might as well go with cooldown delays. That might help us against the first boss. Freedom of speech only exists to protect you from censorship by the government. It does not exist to protect you by censorship from individuals. So. Oh, the incomplete one, sorry. Bye, Quacksar. Thank you very much for popping into the stream. So he's now invulnerable to damage. And now he has an aura around him that deals damage to me if he gets too close. Ow. Oh, we got... Oh, I got chained in the sky. Elfie needs more sugar. What language did Melon get timed out for? Let me see. Oh, it's actually completely deleted More Melon's thing from my chat. I can't even see what he said. Huh, freaky. Hey, Nawaf, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Pixie sticks. Oh, tasty pixie sticks of goodness. I didn't get a chance to heal, unfortunately. Sweetie, you're dating me, of course you're an enabler of the worst sort. Otherwise you wouldn't be dating me. Anyone in their right mind doesn't enable Droid to, you know, have relationships. I was thinking of doing a on-stream Stellaris playthrough, in which I played as the Politics, which would be a set of kind of communication specialist mollusks, the Politics. Just puns. This droid likes puns, basically. Hey Joshy, welcome to the stream. How you doing, dude? There's a chest back here, which I will go and fetch. Because it might have something cool in it. Like, you know, one of the really cool and awesome weapons. Or it might just have an infantry grenade in it. Ah, well. See, I don't necessarily think being in your right mind is boring. I think being in your right mind and having no sense of fun is boring. Like, people in their right mind can sometimes be quite good fun. Well, that was silly. There's a scroll of power up here, which is good. I'm okay, Joshy. Thank you for asking. It's 1 for 1,000, but I'm maxing out my gold on pretty much every run anyway, so... Because I don't have gold recycler. I'm maxing out my gold recycling on every run, so... I don't think it matters much. Balance sword? Oh wow, okay, wait a second. Oh my god, is this the god run? Double melee is kind of fun. Okay, I can kind of... It's not perfect, but I can kind of interrupt attacking with one sword by attacking with the other one. That's... interesting. Ooh, magnetic grenade. I like. Okay, I don't know if this is intended, but these two swords at the same time are kind of entertaining. Full brutality build. Screw it. Full brutality build. We're going double sword. I did not think about this as a... Wow. Like, it doesn't work every time I push the button, but... The only person I know who's in his right mind is my eldest brother, and he's a knob. It is one of those weird things, isn't it? So, I just need another 14 cells after this run to get my upgrade to my health flask, which is kind of what I really want. And as we're going full brutality build, let's take the brutality upgrade. There are other mutations you can get, but you have to unlock the patterns for them. So we've permanently unlocked the ability to learn magnetic grenades now. No, you're not Slap Melon. Welcome to the stream. I don't think it's par the core for all Elder Brothers, but I think one of the issues is a lot of Elder Brothers get a lot of additional attention and additional expectation put on them, and they become very kind of specified around that. Parry, mate. I don't have a parry. I have two swords. Ow. Mildly frustrating. Younger sisters band together. Yes, yes. Ooh, my sword attacks got very slow then. It's all to do with timing with these two swords. If you're using two swords at the same time. You have to time them right. You have to time the button presses. Younger sister's rule. There is an elite up here. I'm going to regret this. Screw it. Restocks Cloud when you take damage, +1 tactics. It's not a very good bracelet. God damn it. Don't drop into poison, droid. Well, I suppose I don't have a younger sister, so I wouldn't know. Elizabeth. True! Queen Elizabeth was younger sister, therefore, yeah. Okie dokie. Thank you very much for popping in, Jazdu. That's okay, Joshy. I don't expect donations. Is there any way for me to get to that? No, there isn't. I need spider climbing to get to that. Spartan sandals. Nope. Definitely doing double sword build today. Dang it. Got hit by the spit. Bye, Nawaf. He has to say it because he's dating a younger sister. Ah, fair point. Younger sisters do rule. That is a fair point. I had not contemplated the fact that I am dating a younger sister. Let's check the shop out, because normally there's nothing. The double jump. Double jump, thank you. Oh, there is something the other side of the shop. What's the other side of the shop? More level. Okay. Okay, not sure what happened there, but I will take it, I suppose. You always need to... Droid never thinks anything through. Look at Droid's life and brain and like, just look at Droid. Like, Droid is not the kind of person who thinks things through. Droid is the kind of person who makes myriads of mistakes because he never thought what he was doing was important. Or, you know, never thought about what he was going to do about something. Ooh, a second turret. I do quite like turrets. Are we going to double turret? I think we're going to double turret. No, sorry, but we are not replacing the awesomeness of the double sword build. Yay! Health flask 3! We now have 3 spaces in our health flask. And we could go with upgrading or getting the frantic sword. Yeah, let's go with getting the frantic sword. Double turret, double sword, exactly. And let's go with tactics, because double turret, double sword. The best thing is they're double turrets, because if we have a look, they are double crossbow turrets. Double crossbow and double crossbow-matic. So they're double turrets and double swords. If I could get 2 double daggers and have double daggers, double crossbows, then I would have double daggers, double crossbows. And then if we could get double damage, I could have double damage, double daggers, double crossbows. I know I'm insane. Don't start. No, I got stuck on the ladder. Already hemorrhaging health on this level. Hemorrhaging health all over the place. I do have double YouTube channels. I have the Gaming Droid and the Learning Droid, and I do double stream because I stream to both YouTube and Twitch. No. So I already fulfill both of those criteria, Melon. Although I haven't done anything on the Learning Droid channel for ages. Yeah, if you get the timing right, you can put out a lot of damage with these daggers. Because you can get a swing in with the second sword before the first sword is finished swinging properly. You can start your swing on the second sword sooner than you could if you were using the same weapon. It's very interesting. I never really thought about that. Double balanced blade? That's a balanced blade 4 as well. Cool. So we have now got double balance blade, including a level 4 balance blade. I'll take that. Let's take a level of HP for the 38% HP increase. Nah, I like my double crossbows. Can't get up there because I don't have the wall climbing ability, so that bit's locked off from me. Come on, up we go, up we go, up we go. The jump into me was mildly frustrating. I've never seen another person do double swords on this game. I've never seen someone do this double sword technique before. And I'm surprised it works as well as it does. But there's no denying that it definitely works. And it's just my lack of sort of ability that's causing me to take a little bit of damage here and there from... Oh dear. Oh well, we did okay. Nah, I'm not going to bother with that. I was hoping for a scroll, really. Have you ever received a donation before? Yes, I've received donations before through the super chat system. Joshy? See, I find it really difficult to deal with it when attacks coming from lots of different directions at once. Okie dokie, sweetie. Sleep well. Have a good night. Blackbridge again. Let's see if we can defeat the boss this time without getting caught. Because we got caught up against the wall last time. So, do we have enough cells to buy ourselves a frantic sword? So what it is, when you unlock a weapon, you actually get given one of those weapons for free. So he's actually going to have dropped one of those. Let's go with support. So we can actually pick up that to replace our balanced blade. And then we can take 30% HP increase, because there's nothing really else we want. Blackbridge it is. 633, that's not a bad place to be going up against the Blackbridge. 633 with double sword, I've never seen before. So, we shall see. Ow, 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 ow. At least I didn't get pinned against the wall this time. Heal potion. No, heal potion. Oh, come on! I kept trying to heal and I kept getting locked. Ever played in a Sea of Thieves? No, I haven't. God damn it. I tried to heal like 4 times in a row and got locked in strikes. I haven't fought him enough to know when is the perfect time to heal with him. I rolled under a jump and I thought that was the right time to heal with him, but obviously not. I did like double sword though. So there is a thing to think about, is double sword. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I think I'm going to call the stream here. I've been streaming for an hour and a half, and I will see you all in another stream. Bye-zy-bye, everybody.